Video number 9, driving while intoxicated in New Jersey, DWI NJ. What is DWI in New Jersey? DWI is operating a vehicle on the public roads of New Jersey while impaired by intoxicating liquors or impaired by prescription drugs or impaired by recreational drugs. It's a very broad topic, and today on this video I'm only going to address adult alcohol DWI. In subsequent videos I will address underage DWI, I will address prescription drug DWI, marijuana DWI, and so forth and so on. The general gist of this is that if an officer observes you and has probable cause to believe you're operating a vehicle while impaired, he may stop you and ask you to perform field sobriety testing. That consists of the heel-to-toe touch walk, the single leg raise, the horizontal gaze nystagmus, where he puts a lid pen in your eye and then essentially makes up some stuff about how you look impaired and you need to be tested. Okay. The broad focus of this body of law has to do with what the alco test machine determines your blood alcohol content ratio to be. Under the statute, the machine is the state's star witness, and if it says you're over 0.08 blood alcohol content, then you are per se impaired. So the focus in these cases, quite frankly, is in trying to show the readings are unreliable because the machine wasn't working properly, and therefore the readings should be suppressed and not come in as evidence against you. Then we're just down to how did you do in the field sobriety test, and was there any real reason to test you in the first place because you did or didn't look impaired from the testing, or you couldn't do them sober because you had hip surgery, knee surgery, ankle surgery, and the like. Some people are 250 pounds or 300 pounds and they couldn't do them sober, and that's totally normal. But you have to understand this is part of what you're up against, this concept that you were impaired and therefore couldn't do them properly. Okay, so if you hire me, what can I do for you? Okay, the focus on this is to hire an expert witness. I have 3 or 4 that I use in order to get the reading suppressed on grounds that there was something wrong with the manner in which the machine was operating, or something wrong with the procedure the breath test operator employed or didn't employ, based on State versus Chun, C-H-U-N, which is the Supreme Court case that sets forth police procedure for conducting a breath test. That's the general gist of it. Now, all of us that do this kind of work will tell you we've won cases that there's no way we should have won. And when you'll hear that they lost cases, there's no way they should have lost. It was totally unfair. That is the nature of this beast. I had one last year in Howell where the woman blew a .35, which she almost should have been dead, and I was able to get her case downgraded to a reckless driving and 30-day suspension on a second time because the breath test operator didn't do something right, and the alcohol influence report, which is the final document the machine spits out, had to be suppressed. And they didn't have anything else. They didn't see her operating the vehicles. She was called in by a witness who never showed up, driving erratically. So, I mean, there are times when we win, but everybody will tell you this is a very hard body of law to have a good success rate in. Now, having said all that, can you defend yourself in this stuff? Absolutely not. This stuff is totally complex, and to have a real shot to keep your license and keep driving, or on a third time not going to jail, you need professional help, even if it's not me. So having said that, if you have been charged with DWI in New Jersey and you're looking for a lawyer, I'd be happy to help you. Just contact me, please, at the information below. You just have to understand that you have to retain me to get the discovery and evaluate it and build a case or a defense for you, and I'll be happy to help. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.